Hi everyone, it's Bitcoin from the Big Chubowski. In the last round of this week, let's see if I can prevent it from becoming my first week with 3 losses. Would not really want to do that. Unfortunately, I'm fighting R7 from the guild Cobra Call, 10.7 mil GP. So yeah, not really awesome. I guess it says a lot about the group that I'm in if the finale for me is against a player with that much GP losing to others. So I mean, there's a lot of strong players in the group. I think I might have even fought this guy. It's also got about 10 mil. This one I think is from pretty good guild too. The guy I lost to here in the finale. My guildmate Gosker also has a lot of GP. And then this one that I fought as well. So it's a good group, but kind of weird. I wasn't expecting to fight the highest GP guy over here. But I guess either he doesn't really enjoy 3v3 or he just had some rough rounds like some other people who will not be named, like me. Going into the board, I was actually kind of surprised. I was like, what in tarnation happened here? So look at this here, 4 attempts on Starkiller. Really curious what he'll end up having used there, but that's kind of been my experience so far. Other teams were one shot. And then afterwards he proceeded on the Ray team, I believe, and just did 1 attempt there. But who needs to set Ray when your Treya gets 5 holds and then the 6th kills her? That's kind of crazy. Though this has me a little bit concerned that I've got a lot of GLs waiting for me in his back wall because he didn't specifically get high banners on my front zone. So this might become a really interesting round. Like at first it looks okay, but once you start thinking about it, I'm not entirely sure. But look at this. Maybe my alternative theory is this is where he spent his Galactic Legends. 9 attempts to get rid of GL Newt. That is just crazy. Yeah, to me this team is just dead on defense because of the Caloran Unmasked counter, but I guess it still tripped some people up. And surprisingly, the Barris team held as well, so I'm really curious what he used against that. Though you can imagine, actually all the other teams held. I didn't even see that. What the hell? Okay, well, I'm guessing he was just running low on teams at that point, so he must have set a pretty sturdy defense, and it might just come down to who can break the most teams. I'll have to see. But I went pretty GL heavy on offense because I figured, what are the chances of me stopping a 10.7 mil player from clearing more teams than I will? They seem pretty low to me, so I didn't really want to gamble on that and just went heavy. But I also just figured he was gonna clear my entire board. But over here you can see that fleet is still standing. The Malevolence fleet took 2 attempts and the Executor he got on 1 go. But I set the Executor lineup without the Houndstooth in the starting lineup because he always sets the same fleet defense, which is his own Malevolence, I believe. Then he sets his home 1, so he wouldn't be able to rebel that fleet. And then he has, trying to remember, a 3rd fleet. And then he has a 3rd fleet. I don't remember, but it's not particularly strong, but just sort of strong enough to give him pretty limited options on offense. So I figured this fleet defense would trip him up. That was actually my entire strategy, and it actually even worked. However, he still has a fleet. He should be able to clean this up, and he hasn't done it. So yeah, this is going to be, like, it's going to be a challenge, I think, regardless. Because I'll have to try to get it down to at least 2 teams in the back wall or something. And then probably still clear fleets to pull this off. Maybe 3 teams in the back. So in theory it's doable. In practice he has some pretty annoying teams on on defense here. It's got the Dash Omicron with Relic 7 everything, you know, Relic 9 5s there. The Maul team with Zalbar is annoying too. Like on a lot of these teams I'm like, pooh, I'm not really sure because I set a lot of my mid-tier teams on defense to make his life difficult. And while that worked, it also makes my own life difficult. So it'll be interesting to try to get through all of this. And in the bottom wall, he said the only GL I can see so far, Lord Vader with Thrawn. So I also can't run the Fennec team there, but I wouldn't be able to because of Relic 9 Royal Guard anyway. And then he set a bunch of pretty good teams here as well. So I'm optimistic that he kept at least a bunch of GLs on offense and I won't find 5 of them in the back, but I think I need to spend at least 3 trying to get through this front zone here, because I don't have Han and Chewie to deal with gas. I'm certainly not sending Wampa in on Relic 9 gas, you can forget about that. And the CLS team has like super high tenacity modding, pretty similar to the last guy that I fought, so I'm not gonna be sending my Rage Edit training on that one either. So with that said, let me get started on the Darth Revan team. Mark on Dark. Just do a basic to clear the foresight. Group attack, which hopefully crits Malak, so I get feared, and it does. Still a Fallen Dead. Attack Malak here, which he will survive. This guy only has Relic 7 Malak, not quite what I'd expect from his GP, but I'll take it. The other 2 are feared here, hopefully this kills. It didn't, okay. So I guess Relic 7 is enough. Oh, damn. My Veers went down there. That's, I guess, Relic 7 Darth Revan for you. Maybe Relic 8 is even worse. I should be able to still get him down though. See ya, mate. Now the CLS team, I'm kind of wondering, there's a Padme version that does really well on this apparently, and that's what I wanted to try. However, if it fails, like in many other rounds, the issues start cascading. And it leads to all kinds of trouble, but apparently Padme, Ahsoka and GK does a really good job here. If you run any other variant, the win rate drops a ton. So really not sure what to expect of this, but I guess the double cleanse there is what helps you out. That's gotta be the main reason. So I'm just gonna try it. Doesn't mean that I can't test anything out, but this might be the only test I'm able to run. And if it doesn't work, then we learned something interesting. Given his relic levels, it's definitely a good test. Let's cleanse all that. Hopefully not everything gets dispelled. Yeah, it does. Didn't he literally just use the dispel like 3 seconds ago? That's how it feels, but I guess not. Well, given that he used it now, maybe I'll put up Retribution. And get a kick out of this. She's got good potency, so that helps. I don't like that. 3PO AoE would definitely take out Ahsoka. I've got a well-modded Ahsoka, but he's got a better modded 3PO. Yeah, I'm gonna need a heal here pretty soon if I want her to survive. Come on, she should be healing more off of those basics. I am definitely concerned right now. Okay, protection up there does help though. I don't know if he has his dispel available, but I've just gotta run it. It's gonna be so tough to get through this guy. I'm not confident anymore. I think this is gonna be a pretty awful loss. I just did the group attack there to get the cleanse in on it. I'll do this for some protection up. Basically, I think you just need to land a loop where your protection up doesn't get dispelled at the wrong time. And then you can make it work. Yeah, just keep protection up on everyone, thank you. Makes me feel way more comfortable. Oh. Come on. Just waiting on Padme to take a turn and cleanse all that, but I think it's still 1 away. No, it's not, okay. But Chewie might be... yeah, he's up already. God dang it, man. This is ridiculous. I need to just watch him and just forget about the rest. He's, all the other attacks that they're doing, they're just distracting me from what actually matters, which is when he does his cleanse. That's the only factor here, so let's watch for it now. However, usually I also use it because I really feel the need to heal. That was the cleanse. But Padme is stunned though, so... oh, nice timing. He's taken a ton of turns though. I think cleanse is up next. I'll do a special here for the protection up. So normally seen I should be able to cleanse now after his move. However, they're taking so many turns. That was this spell. And he's lapping me as well. Like pretty freaking hard. Come on. Come on. Give me a shot here. I got it. Yes. Oof. I can totally still lose Ahsoka. Please don't. Okay, nice counter, but you definitely need your time and you really need your relic levels. I've got a relic 7 Ahsoka. If you have a low relic Ahsoka, you could take a lower relic team maybe, but be careful, because this team takes a hell of a lot of turns. At least I get my full protection banners here, or not. Full health I meant, but I don't. Very happy I tested it out. That is really useful to know in general, because it won't be the last time I fight such CLS teams and where I don't really have other options due to the board that they set. Anyway, going to fight my favorite team, and this is one of those where I just have to spend a GL. It's gonna be SEE, and apparently SEE solo works. However, you know, like he's got Relic 8. I don't know, man. 300 speed Starkiller, bruh. I mean, I've got a lot of health on my SEE, let's be clear here. 205k at Relic 9. So I think you'll be okay, because they just take a lot of turns, but yeah, I don't know about this one. I'll link up Mara and Starkiller. So I'm guessing those take the most turns. Shock is on there, doesn't matter too much. For protection recovery, I should actually spread some Deceived. So let's do that. How are they not losing their protection yet? That's the only thing I'm wondering about. Oh boy, Starkiller is too far in. This might backfire. I think he's gonna get his bonus turn. Uh-oh. Like he's gonna hit it here, and then there it is. Yep, he takes the bonus turn. Please survive. I should be able to. Yeah, I do. Easily. Wow. Come on. Get out of here. That was not comfortable. But again, like a good test against such high relic levels. I better not lose this here. But, like, to be honest, looking at how much his EP is hitting me for, how much I'm hitting him for. Interesting. I'm healing for 3k or something. That would have been super embarrassing to lose. But, I mean, if you have a lower relic SEE against such a high relic Starkiller team, you could definitely lose this. Messed up, yo. Alright, with that one done, let's go for Lord Vader. I figured, like, if I spend SLK Watt on this and JML on the gas team, then I have my two strongest GLs for the back. Or arguably strongest. I don't know if that holds up in 3v3. Like Armor Shred would be tempting, but it'll get cleansed later on. So I'd much rather just go for it like this. And JML strips the banners. I don't think there's any chance of getting those back. Stun would be neat, but probably not. Calm down there, little Annie. Alright, let's see the back while I'm curious. If he kept a lot of GLs for offense, I'm gonna be a bit mind blown that he would just blow them all in the front. I'm not seeing any Galactic Legends yet. I see an Inquisitor. Oh dude, you are absolutely kidding me. There is no way. There is no way. This is it? Sir. Wow, he really doesn't like 3v3. That's the only thing I can say there, I guess. Toughest teams. Oh, I want to fight the Finn team. This has been a while. How fast is Finn? Yes. It's Relic 8 actually. I need to watch the HP. Yeah, he could sort of survive, but let's see if I can pull it off. Alright, see you, mate. I seriously can't believe this. It's kind of crazy. Actually, like, it's better to run Talzin lead. Because with Talzin lead you get a near kill. And then Talzin can follow up with a group attack. But I got the stun here, so that's alright. Let's group attack on Finn. Great. I'd probably... although he's gonna cleanse. And I'll probably go for Poe. Didn't get him. Hey, there we go. I have absolutely no idea why on earth he would put Wrecker on this team. But he did. So let's see what I can do there. I'll put buff immunity on 5s, that makes sense to me. Don't want to start with the daze, because Rex is going to cleanse that anyway. Yeah, I'll do this for defense up. That's what I think I did last time as well. Swap to Echo here. Now use the daze. And last time I still triggered Rex Sacrifice. It's somewhat likely that's going to happen again. Like, I'm thinking if I'll probably just basic here. It's still going to deal true damage, so not a lot I can do there. And basics, some more true damage. Yo, can he stop with his freaking taunt? And don't feel good about AoE. Yeah, it's so close, but this is definitely going to be a sacrifice. Problem is, however, I don't have a taunt and Rex is going to annihilate right now. I think, anyway. There it is. But at least I... How do I ensure I don't kill Rex first here? I guess swapping to Echo... Yeah, no, that still dealt true... Really? A swap deals true damage as well, just because it's an ability? That is new to me. At least the healing immunity was kind of a good outcome there, so I'll take that. Okay, this guy still has true damage. So that's good. Got the kill that way. Alright, nice. I think if I wouldn't have done the swap, then the sacrifice would have triggered without healing immunity on there. And then Rex would have taken quite a lot of time to get through, and I think he would have managed to kill me. So accidentally, that was the right play. Amazing job there, Hunter, throwing your knife to the air. Alright, I've got GLs, I should probably use them. Oh, so nice to not have to worry about the foresight. Or worry, like worry is a big word, but to not have to be annoyed by the foresight, let me call it that. I still have Wampa as well, actually. I should think about where I want to use that one to get an interesting kind of test in. Yeah, I don't really have a huge amount of options here, actually. So I should probably run Wampa over here. Okay, let's test it on this variant. Maul was fastest on the board. That's not gonna work out too great for me, I think. So I'll probably just put up a taunt here. Yeah, it's gonna be problematic because I won't be in Actually, I can overtake this guy. I think, yep. Okay, nice. Then I'm good. Very nice. That looks weird, man. Yeah, thanks for healing my IG. With your Relic 7 Canderous, like... That's pretty ridiculous. Whoa, dude, calm down there. That is one way of calming down. It is not one I would recommend, but it does work. And I think Zaalbars is gonna fall over to the dots. Without any way for me to recover my banners, but it's not that kind of GAC. Well, that's, I guess the counter should count, right? 55. Okay, that was neat. Also, pretty weird start. I'll have to look at that again. Okay, while looking for a counter to Newt, I was just checking out this guy's Django. Look at that. Only plus 58 speed. I mean, yeah, a good bit of offense, but kind of strange. Wouldn't you say? Like, who the hell would... Why would you ever 6-thought this mod? That's just not awesome. So looking at some of those kinds of things, you do start to understand a bit about why this guy struggles. Because there are some strange decisions in there, and if you make strange decisions during the GAC, then I could just see that add up. So I want to try the counter against this variant. L3 obviously makes my life a lot more difficult. So I'm not actually expecting to win this one, but I would really like to try it to see if I can get it done. The main issue being I can't get a stun on Newt due to L3 being in the way here. So that makes it a little bit more annoying. I'll still pass this, get a stun on there and let him spread the extortion. Not a lot I can do there. I'll get a stun on Django. And probably push back his turn meter as well. Next up, try to stun Newt, because he's already gonna get extortion up again. Didn't get it on Django, let me stun... Oh, I can't, okay. Well, he typically doesn't start with a rocket. Alright, that's good. No point in putting the stun on L3 right now, because L3 would just shrug it off. So put it on Django, push back Newt's turn meter. And I'll AoE here, because really my only way to get the taunt off of L3 is with Kylo Ren Unmasked. I kind of need to pay attention to that. Also, I dropped the taunts there, so it needs to happen like this. That's alright. Let's stun Django. He's also no longer protected. Cleanse that once more. AoE now. And I think at some point Django will definitely get a rocket off. There's no question there. It's probably going to be this round. Okay, now that I've pushed back the turn meter, a stun is well timed. Really? He doesn't even use it? Man, freaking pathetic AI. Maybe he's just saving it for the one time where he's gonna completely blast me out. Okay, I was hoping I could get a stun chance there, but I didn't. Don't want to AoE. I think I'll go for a stun here. And Unmasked should... Oh, okay. Actually helps me that I wasn't taunting there, because now I can dispel this. That's a really big help. We go for a kill on Django. Yikes. I was hesitating there because he would get pretty much everything back, but I think it was the right call. Make sure I keep my taunt up. This is definitely one of the harder variants that I've fought, I think. Harder, it's like it doesn't look dangerous so far, but it's definitely more complicated. And at some point, Django might get a kill on Officer if I'm not taunting, like now. I'm pretty vulnerable right now. Oh boy, that's not gonna go well. Because even if Django does a rocket, it can do AoE damage, and that could get me in trouble. So this is not one. And I think I have to let the extortion spread here. It's my only chance to save this, I suspect. I have to pass it to him. Great. That might backfire, but yeah, it's almost certainly going to backfire, actually. Gotta get this guy under control. Keep taunting. Oof. Yeah, if he would have targeted my FOO there, it would have been game over. Nice, got him. That's what I needed. Now let's dispel that and start going after Newt. Cool fight. Really happy I did this. It's nice when you can take the risk, because it looks like you've won the round. I'll cleanse this one. Got about a minute left, I should be mindful of that. Cleanse all of these. Okay, pass over to Kylo Ren. AoEs do feed turn meter to L3, but what the heck. There we go. 33 seconds, an ocean of time. I should put healing immunity on there actually. Though she's gonna self-cleanse that. Yeah, let's hit auto. I'm probably gonna time out, is my guess. So in that sense, all the effort I put in, you break the other two, but you just run out of time against L3 because she gains too much turn meter from being hit all the time. So that doesn't work, at least not on Relic 7 L3, maybe lower relics. You'd make it. But yeah, that team just doesn't have the tools to get through this. 109k health, decent speed. So this team, I guess it still has potential if you set this variant, but maybe that opens it up to a bunch of other counters. It almost certainly does. I think I'll just dispel this. So then I can get going on Queel. And try to piss off Beskar Mando before he obliterates me. Five birds I can definitely take. What the hell was that damage? I feel insulted, in a way. I had like a nice clean shot at that guy and that was just nothing. I'm starting to feel timeout. How about you guys? Like I've got 4 minutes left, but based on the damage I did on Queel there, I am not okay about this fight. They're doing pretty good actually. And given that I have shock on me, I'm gonna put up a taunt here. That was Spy. Died to IG-11. What? I mean, yeah, he's gear 12, but even then, what? He can do that? I mean, Queel boosts his offense, but... yeah, this is not gonna work. I found the limit of my fantastic Geo team, guys. I did feel like there was some risk to using it. That's kind of why I wanted to use it, but... this is probably where the testing ends. I haven't actually paid attention to the damage numbers from IG. 8k. Bruh. Yeah, this is also going to be a preload unless I back out. So whatever. I don't think, like, for this team a preload doesn't matter tons. Might have to eat my words there. Okay, I had some second thoughts about going in solo here, but surely this guy can pull it off with a healing immunity. And a just significantly higher speed than their team. He's gonna power himself up quite a bit. However, like, Vandor is just an absolute wall. Yeah, this is gonna be a horrible idea, isn't it? Let's take a look. I think high ground's gonna help a lot. The counters. Though Daze kinda ruins that party. And I'm really, like, I'm only taking his protection. I'm not even getting through his health, which actually he has most of, so I'm probably gonna lose this, actually. Interesting test. It could backfire pretty hard. I think I'll do the heal here. Yeah, the dash move is definitely the most dangerous. And heal again. The heal, like, it tops me up so big though. Far more than their team can handle, so I think I get the kill here, yeah. Alright, that did look dicey there for a moment. Not sure I'd specifically recommend it against a team of this strength. And takes this guy a long ass time to ramp up. I think Vader can probably basic out Bao. Maybe I'm wrong. I am not wrong. But she brings him back, so I could have probably seen that coming if I used more than 2 neurons, but it's okay. I'll make it out. That's pretty weak damage. Would have probably liked to see a little bit more there. I'm not doing a fantastic job here, I think. And I thought I had TM removal there, but I did not. So please don't decapitate anyone. No debuffs. Then I'll just double basic. It should actually have the damage, yeah. Could have been played better, for sure. Okay, let's see the fleets. Maybe I get a surprise there. But I see home 1. Yeah, I believe these are the fleets. Yeah, this is what he typically said. The other fleet, I didn't know Chimera. So, like, defensively, I really don't think this is a great combination. Let me go finish this off. Do I want to send Jedi in on the Inquisitors? Just to see what that looks like? No, not really. Let's just use Fennec. Hello, young lady. How about my foot in your face? It's almost certainly going to be a strong team regardless, I think. These are all Relic 7, it's not the Gear 11 Inquisitors us plebs have to play with. I'll take all of those. Gonna take a bit to get to my contract. Yikes, that's some awful timing actually, given that I literally just spent my cleanse. Their damage output is low though. It's just 5Ks all over. What is that? There's nothing in my kit that should be making them hit this low. And I think just when I get the cleanse up, they're gonna reapply their stuff. It's not quite there, so this is probably about to backfire, I think. Interesting. If they keep focusing Fennec, then it's pretty much game over. Group attack works, so let's just do it. But Ninth Sister is not going anywhere and certainly doesn't drop her taunt. Okay, the Daze was just used. Only way for me to get contract is through the AoE there. So Bosk lead is probably the main mistake, I would argue. I thought I'd be okay, I didn't think Ninth would never drop her taunt. So I figured Bosk for survivability might be better, but definitely not the case. Well, it makes for an interesting fight, right? Let's do another one of these. Finally, she's the lowest. Now I believe the fight is gonna start looking... Yeah, no, wow. 70% heal or something like that, I believe. I can do some work on 3 armor shreds, I hope. Let's make that 4. 5, actually. Wow, that was so beautiful. Her TM gain chance has been pretty annoying in this whole process. Let's do something about that with Daze. Come on, get out of here. Am I gonna have to put armor shreds on 7th Sister? It's starting to look like... There we go. Would be nice if I can end with full protection. I feel like I've earned that after trying to get Cow Lady down for an eternity. This should do it. Why am I dealing 6k damage? Like, I've got offense up. You know, I've got a bunch of purge on me and stuff, but... Does that nerf it? No clue. Anyway. I guess I won't clear the ground teams then with L3 standing here. Is there anyone who could actually get full banners on this? I guess CLS. I have CLS on offense? What? I guess I just realized. Alright. I didn't really need to undersize that so hard, I just wanted to. Okay, last time this went well, let's take a look at this time. Basic there is not awesome. And this should be the kill here. Good. Oh boy. Yeah, this is like one of the difference with high relics on pilots and stuff. Because the vulture is also scaled to the relic 8. What's his name? Grievous, isn't it? Let's call... I think I'd call in Cassian just to get the kill on Sunfac. Although I don't have a tank. I'm guessing I would probably feel more comfortable with a tank. Let's call in a tank. Of course that gets resisted, why wouldn't it? Pretty good odds of a loss here. But let's see if I can get Sunfac out. Nice. Okay, that got cleansed, that's great. I can heal up my Biston here. And I get a wiggle up next, that's also nice. Don't want to go for spy because that's just gonna put him in stealth. Wait for a group attack or something. I don't know if it's up soon. There it is, but now there's a taunt, so maybe I just try it with Cassian. Defense down on Hyena, however. It's very tempting to go for Hyena here. And I think it might be a smarter play, rather than getting 2 ships to about half health. Just trying to get a kill here. It's not close. Hyena is just way too tanky. And this way, at least my Y-Wing gets that group attack. Dang it. Could you not go down just yet, but you did. I don't think I'll get through Hyena. That's really lucky. That would have been game over right there. Now I still get a chance. Is this gonna give me enough turn meter? There are no Empire enemies, so no, I don't think so. I've got to go for the basic here. To at least have Hyena out. And yeah, it would be fantastic to use the ult here, but that's not gonna happen. I'd call Phantom over Outrider. If there's any chance of making it, it's with that. Awesome. Whew. Not the greatest manners, but still pull it off. 6. Whoa, hold on. I think his issue with fleets might be that he's just out of reinforcements. Maybe he just pumped all of his attempts full of reinforcements. And he doesn't have any left to clean up the last fleet. That's gotta be it, because these are full. Looking at 608k fleet. Dude. Alright, let's start off with the basic here. Got the stun, always neat. No crits though. No crits are not cool. No crits are for losers, and I want to be a winner in this fight, and that's looking a lot better. So let's go for the overkill. They pretty much always go for the tie here, whichever one it is, after it has served its purpose. I think let's do a boost here. And then this should get me a stun on Biggs. Awesome. No advantage, so we just basic. Don't specifically want this one to use protection disruption on my beautiful tank. which I think is now 6-star. Would be neat to finish that sometime. Uh-oh, definitely want to spec this out. Yeah, I should be alright here. Could have maybe called in a Consular to top up protection, but not sure if that's the best play. Because there's no AoE on their end that made me think about it. I think I best just try to round it up as quickly as possible. 67's not that awesome. Alright, last battle here. You want to open up with a basic on Vader. If you get offense down, he'll hurt you less. This also makes Sith Bomber taunt. And then you can now do the group attack to try to get rid of him, or as far as possible. Anyway, now I want to put buff immunity on TIE Bomber. That kills him. That works. Dispel that. And then now 5's AoE can get rid of Vader. And as a result, their AI is like, whoa, we lost all these ships, we gotta bring in Shuttle, usually anyway. In this case it's Interceptor. But in a lot of cases they bring in Shuttle, and that just makes the fight a lot easier. Now they've debuffed me all over, and then it's the perfect timing to call in Blow. Now given that Interceptor is gonna do whatever he wants anyway, I prefer to just TM boost here. This one's Relic 7 probably, so that's gonna take a moment to get through. Putting up a taunt now seems okay. And then I get the loyalty at a moment where I'm vulnerable. It's probably gonna get burned pretty quick, but... And there's the shuttle. I actually went for healing Interceptor, which is nice for me. And I'll probably, in this case, instead of calling in Ahsoka, I'd call in Rex, just to top off Anakin and to try to get him a turn still. So he is certainly very helpful here. And this is around the time where I'd expect to lose him, though he's still in stealth actually. Top that off and try to get her out. Got it. But yeah, that one also kills, and then Y-Wing goes down. And then the fight turns a bit ugly. Because there's not a ton I can do to get through TIE Bomber. So when they do call in Interceptor, it definitely kind of turns against you. And he has 4 reinforcements, I just recalled, so I should have probably gone in with 4 as well to anticipate this scenario. I mean, this is probably an okay decision. I definitely want to use the group attack to try to get some target lock. And then maybe spec out Assassin. Push back Turn Meter. Boost and kill. And here I'll call in Ahsoka, rather than do the ult. So I think Ahsoka can make some good progress, because she's definitely gonna crit! Amazing! Look at that. I didn't think it was still possible. Alright. With that fantastic excitement and a pretty lousy banner score on, I think, all 3 of the fleets, I do win. Didn't get to 2k, but who cares? There's no way for him to win, even if he would clear these 2. And that's what matters. I even had some leftover on the ground. Yeah, before I saw his defense and the back wall, I was not expecting a win, but really glad to get one. And I got some nice tests in on this fight. Definitely weird to fight those Inquisitors. Like, just purely from having no clue what to expect there, I could totally see some fails. So if I were him, I would have put that in the front. Just draw out something overkill. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you had a good first week, and I'm looking forward to all of the data so I can start learning a bit about which things make sense and which don't. I'm pretty sure everyone else is looking forward to that too. So see you next week. It's going to be a whole other game, I think. And yeah, it was definitely challenging to try to get through this first week. But I guess I wasn't the only one struggling there. So see you soon.